All right.
Two black guys
Two black guys.
with table talk.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, bro. So we're gonna kick this off, right? It's been a while, bro. It's been a while.
It's been a long time. And I left you. It's been a
Man,
while.
bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I know that you down in Texas.
Yes, sir. Texas.
Deserted me, bro. Deserted me. But no, but I'm happy for you, bro. Straight up, bro. Straight up. The weather here typically sucks. It still sucks, and it forever will suck. I can't wait to get down there, bro. I can't.
I don't want to talk about the weather here then, because I don't want to put you in any down spirits.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, bro. That's caring, bro. Loving is caring, bro. Straight up. Straight up. So we haven't done a show in weeks, bro. Months? Really?
It's been months.
Stop playing, bro. Months?
Okay. It's been months because I've been here for what's today? Today is the 4th.
4th.
So I've been here for a month.
No, the 5th. The 5th. The 5th.
Yeah, I've been here for a month now.
Okay.
I've been here for a month. So it's been about almost 2 months.
Dang. Well, I didn't even realize that, bro. Straight up. I'm not gonna lie. I did not realize that it was months.
Yeah, it's your fault.
So I done had a few people who actually thought that two black guys stopped. And I was like, what? Well, now I can see why they would think that, because it was 2 months. Like,
well, for the record, I have been telling you we gotta do a show.
Do a show. Facts. You really, really have. But I'm not gonna take blame for this.
It's your fault this time.
No. We're taking blame together. Because now I do got some shows still that I haven't put out yet, but I didn't put them out because they were controversial. Feel me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I definitely got a few, because what was funny was about 2 weeks ago, Spotify had notified me and they were like, "Are you still doing your show? Because if not, they take you off."
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm still doing the show. And they was like, "Well, we haven't had anything." Now, I don't know that like they little time limits or whatever, or how much time between shows and stuff like that. But I didn't realize that it was 2 months, bro. Seriously. So
you've been dragging your feet, sir. Dragging your feet.
We have been dragging our feet. That I'm just not gonna let you just blame me. So you know what I'm saying? And of course, coming along with that, there were people who felt like they could take your place. And I had to tell them no. I had to, bro. I'm like, no. Nobody is taking your place.
No,
bro.
We are a team. We made that evidently clear.
Abundant.
And we just, you know, a lot of folks knew I was moving. Some folks didn't know I was moving.
Yeah.
But it was like, 2 months, I guess, the way we were hitting, because we came out the gate. We got like, what, 30 easily?
Yeah.
We came out the gate like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah,
All of a sudden, we just like paused. So they were like, they're probably thinking like, what the hell's going on?
True.
It's all good, man.
True, but we're here. This is going to keep rolling, y'all, for a minute. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this is because, so now you know how we got our shows where we randomly be like on live and people call in and all of that shit.
Yeah.
And with this, like, I can't focus and do that shit. Like, so they aren't going to get that until I move back to Texas. Straight up.
Hey, we can do it on Facebook.
Bro, like we can, but I don't like the problem with Facebook though, if they also got a shorter time limit, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, like, so what we could do is put it on YouTube, but we gotta pay for the channel. And you can go for I think like 2 hours, like or 2.5 hours.
We should do that. We
Yeah,
should probably
I
do
mean,
that, invest in that. That'll be our, our old man hobby and shit.
yeah. I mean, so we can. I mean, now we could do it on YouTube, but I'm just saying, like with the Zoom like stuff, that I just want to focus. So the first thing that we're gonna discuss before any and everything, because I was so disappointed in you. I was so disappointed.
Oh shit.
So we're gonna discuss this NBA free agency period. And we're gonna discuss the most recent trade.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Let's go. Let's get it.
good. So Russell Westbrook,
Yes.
the aging Russell Westbrook, was just traded to the Washington Wizards for John Wall and a first round pick.
Okay.
You told me
Mm-hmm.
the Wizards won that trade.
They did.
Explain.
All right. This simple, sir. I'm gonna hit you with the GM side.
Okay.
So I forgot who it was that just got traded. I think it was from, like I said, the old boy from the Pelicans when he left. Whoever got traded,
Drew Holiday?
I think it was Drew Holiday. One of these cats got traded, and they got all these damn picks out of it.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook is way better than him. I said I feel like Houston should have got more besides a first round pick for Russell Westbrook. Now, you say that he's aging. So the fuck has John Wall in dog years because of his injuries. So we don't know what John Wall is capable of at this point. I mean, and he's aged as well. You know, he done sat from an injury, but Russell Westbrook is still that guy, man. Not to be taken lightly.
Okay.
So I feel like Houston should have got more out of that deal than just a injury riddle John Wall and a first round pick.
Okay. So we're talking about Russell Westbrook, the same guy that proved he couldn't really play alongside a top 5 player in the league. The Russell Westbrook that shot the 3 ball at, I don't know, probably a career low percentage. The Russell Westbrook that literally forgot how to play defense and proved to me and you that when he was at the Thunder, he was a stat packer. He just packed his stats because he didn't do nothing alongside James Harden. He didn't do nothing. James carried him.
Now, and hold on now. Let's rewind that shit. Because you got to remember who the coach is. There's only one guy on that motherfucking Houston team that played defense. Well, 2. It was Clint Capella and
Tucker.
Goddamn.
Tucker.
Was Tucker. Yeah, PJ Tucker. That's it. So that's not Russell Westbrook because James Harden is known for not playing some defense, and he's been with that team for a while.
Yes, yeah, because he normally, he normally carries the team offensively, and we know that, don't we? Don't we know that?
He's a ball hawk. Yeah, we know that. We know that.
Okay, so what you're saying is, if James Harden was traded, wouldn't you get more for James?
You get a lot more.
Why? Why?
Because he's a stud.
Because he's better. Just say he's better.
Offensively, yes, because he can shoot that 3 way better. Yes.
Way better. Right now, you're sounding like Skip Bayless. And I just I don't want you to try to wiggle around these answers. Just be straightforward for the people. Be straightforward.
There's times where James Harden looks like Jordan Harden. So
wow.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot 15 for 48. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I mean that just because I mean, yeah, he scored 30 points, but it took him 30, 40 shots to get there.
Okay. So
that's
potentially this NBA season could have 72 games. That would be the regular season.
Okay.
How many games do you think the Washington Wizards win?
Oh, shit. I don't know, honestly. I don't think they'll win more than what they did last year.
I want a number.
You got to tell me what they did last year.
I want a number.
You got to tell me.
I just told you 72 games. Just how many games do you believe
they make the playoffs?
Hold on, wait. Let me calculate some things.
They make the playoffs.
So we got the Bucks, the Nets, the 76ers, the Celtics.
In Miami.
Maybe the Raptors, even though they haven't gotten better. Miami. So now that's 6. Let me see where they might creep in. I don't know. They won't be better than the Pacers.
I think they will.
Not a healthy Pacers. They will not be better than them. So you could be right. They might be fighting for the A spot with like the Hawks. They might be.
Oh yeah, the Hawks. The Hawks is looking nice too, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. So I'll make a friendly wager with you. A friendly wager with you.
Hold on, man. We don't. This is an all-time low where I'm betting on the goddamn Wizards to make the playoffs.
No. Now I'm not even gonna go playoffs. That I'll go the amount of wins. I will not give them more. They will not win more than 34 games. Will you take that?
And everybody's healthy.
Yeah, 34 games. So if Bill get taken out or Russ get taken out, then the bet's off.
All right, I got that. I'll take that.
All right. Now I just want the people to know that this man is crazy. There's no way they're gonna win more than 34 games. And Houston will be a threat, a big problem. Huge problem.
Stop it.
John Wall, James Harden, and Boogie is about to be a problem.
No. And this is why.
Okay,
because of the injuries. Okay, hold on. No. I can't say no completely. I just have a huge asterisk because Wall is coming off an injury.
Okay.
Choking. And Boogie, we still don't know, man, because of his injury, man. If he was healthy, he'd be a Laker right now.
Oh, true. Facts. But he's not. He's not a Laker. He's a Houston Rocket. Teamed up with his homeboy, John Wall, and they about to eat.
He's about to be pissed off with James Harden. Well, actually, no, it'll help him because he done got older in his injury, so he don't demand the ball as much.
Yeah.
So it might help him, but yeah.
I guarantee there'll be a problem. They will be. They will be a problem.
Well, they went from being a what was it, number 3, 4 in the West?
4
in the West?
4 or 5.
They're going to be a 7 or 8 now. At the best.
I think that little gimmicky bullshit that D'Antoni tried to pull, that I don't even know what to call it, that let's just be as small as we can and shoot as many threes, was about the dumbest shit ever. And it definitely benefited them in the midst of a COVID pandemic breakout because teams just went out there assuming that they were going to smash them off rather than having a strategic game plan to beat them. There was a lot of dumb teams trying to match them shot for shot. And then you realize, no, just sag off of Russell Westbrook and tell his dumb ass to shoot threes and you'll win.
Well, the only reason why I give Houston 7 is because with a new coaching, and I believe they're gonna try a little bit to shake that shit up with James Harden.
Okay.
Holding the ball for 20 seconds of the shot clock and then trying to pass somebody else the last minute. I think they got to change that.
He's probably just gonna do a step back, a wet ball 3 because that's what he does, and you know it.
Okay. All right. Fuck this shit. Your enthusiasm of James Harden is fucking disgusting to me.
Why?
It's starting to aggravate me right now.
Why?
Because James Harden. No. Listen. Oh, this is why he got to be fucking traded.
Whoa.
He got to be traded.
James Harden?
James Harden got to be fucking traded. For Houston to be successful, they got to either A, change up their whole format.
Okay.
Get them another point guard and get the ball out of his hands as much. Because he can still play off the ball, and he can still do his thing, just not as he can't be ball dominant.
He draws the most fouls in the game,
which is bullshit that we know. Which is bullshit.
Okay.
He makes $30,000-$40,000 a year to shoot free throws. That's great. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking great.
Okay.
But they're gonna have to change the coaching staff, or I believe they should trade him, get as much as they possibly can to get away from that horrendous contract that they signed him to, and then they can get some valuable pieces.
So you don't think that he was worth the money, James Harden?
No.
Okay, all right.
He is a baller. I'm not just jumping over the ledge. No, James Harden is a baller. But for Houston right now, it is not a good fit for what they have around him. Yeah. That's not good. If you're trying to win a championship, that shit ain't going to fly. I'm sorry. We're going to put them big boys in there and just walk your ass down with your no defense playing ass.
Dang. So is there any way that James Harden can break break this assumption that he has absolutely no defense? Would it take him winning a DPOY to break that, or are we just gonna always be like James Harden has no defense?
Well, when he stopped giving up on fucking plays and just shooting threes and just standing there, then we'll be like, oh yeah, James plays some defense. When he stops doing that Matador fucking defense, yes, we'll give it to him. Because you ain't got to be perfect as a defensive player, but your little antics on the fucking court, walking around because you're the Mr. $1 million fucking man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, I'm sorry. He got to be traded.
Wow, man. Now, I wouldn't have went that far with trading him. Like, seriously, I don't that I believe he can be a cornerstone to a championship team, but he needs a coach that definitely has the reins on him, like that can pull him in. Like that, I don't believe that he is just. I don't believe like he's a second fiddle dude. Like I feel that.
No. I'm not saying that he's second fiddle. I'm not going that. I'm just saying, like when they had Chris Paul, that was the best bet. That was a good fit. It really was a good
Wasn't
fit.
It?
I don't know why they bolted on that so fucking fast.
Okay.
But that was a good fit. Chris Paul did his shit. It was James Harden who folded. Who choked. It was James Harden. Yes, he choked.
Now, I'm going to say Chris Paul's injury too hurt them. I believe
they were up.
I understand. If Chris Paul never got hurt, they would have won that series.
Yes. So it's not. it just goes to prove that they need a solid point guard. Now, I will never ever say that Russell Westbrook is Chris Paul, because Chris Paul is a Carolina guy. So yeah, not happening. Not happening at all. But they need a solid fucking point guard that's gonna tell James Harden, get your bitch ass over there in that corner, or cut some shit. Somebody that's gonna hold him accountable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry, my brother, you're not a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm
just saying. Yeah.
But yeah, they're gonna have to shaping that up. Can you see me? Is it too dark in here?
Yeah.
Okay, damn, the lights. It's not. That was me. Sorry. You can see me.
Good.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little dark out there, and I've just been talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I do agree with you. The Chris Paul James Harden match was much better. The only knock with that to me was, of course, Chris Paul, he's a true point guard. James Harden, I don't know if he needs a true point guard, because those are the people that he battled with. Anybody who demands the ball more than him, it just won't work.
But it did work, because Chris Paul is the upgrade of Isaiah Thomas to me. And he played defense. He's feisty, played defense, direct folks. He knows the fucking game. To me, he knows the game way more than James Harden. That's just my personal opinion.
Oh, okay. All right. I can't even debate that. Like, IQ level is extraordinarily high. But I just don't believe, what's the word? Now, I don't want to say that CP's not a winner, because he's a winner. But
you don't say that. Don't be disrespectful.
Okay. Now, I'm just saying he hasn't done what it took. He hasn't
done. The fuck he has.
Has he? When? Where?
Yes.
Wake Forest?
When New Orleans, the man was balling. He was taking a bum ass squad to the playoffs.
One and done. Year. Get out of there. First game series. Get him out of there.
That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful.
But the man was knocked out every year, bro. He was KG when KG was with the Timberwolves. That's what he was. He was a top 50 greatest player doing nothing. And KG had to go team up with Ray Allen and Paul Pierce to be who he is now, wearing them tight ass pants.
No. They had to go team up with him.
Wow.
Let's get that straight.
No.
KG didn't need no fucking Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce needed a motherfucking KG. Let's just get that straight. KG was being loyal to fucking bum ass Minnesota for 7 fucking years and hurt his ass.
Now that's valid, because I actually would say KG is better. It's kind of like when people say that LeBron went to team up with D Wade. I'm just saying that LeBron went to his team, but that was LeBron's team. Like when KG went to the Celtics, that was KG's team.
Yeah.
You could say whatever they want to say about Paul Pierce, he's the truth or whatever. The best player on the team was KG, and we all know that.
Paul Pierce was just a knockoff to a knockoff to me out there. I mean, I liked him when he was in college, but when he went to the Celtics, he was a dead. He ran his fucking mouth too much. Okay. He's one of those guys that, in the background that be hyping shit up, rolling with the cool kids and thinking that he did all this shit.
Yeah.
He run his mouth like, okay. This is what Paul Pierce reminded me of. So you're in the military. You might understand this. So Paul Pierce reminded me of military cats that went in for 4 years and they were just trying to get their scholarship for school.
Yeah.
And then the war fucking happened. And then they did maybe 6 months in Korea where it's fucking easy.
Yeah.
And then they dipped out. And then later on down the line, they talking about, I'm a vet that served my country and I went to war for you. You owe me everything.
Yeah,
That's what Paul Pierce reminded me of.
Oh, damn.
Like, man, if you don't shut your weak ass up, like, he's making himself. I mean, Paul Pierce was good. He was okay, but he's putting himself at a great, a legend level. Which
which I would not call him a legend.
Yeah.
I would not call him a legend. So was there any other, what was the biggest free agent move to you? The biggest?
Whew. Well, Montrezl Harrell leaving the motherfucking Clippers and said, fuck y'all, and go down the hall to the Lakers.
See,
that was the biggest.
That was the biggest. I'm going to agree with you. Now, I believe, and it's not that he was the best player that was a free agent. I feel like what he brings to a team is going to be monumental in what they lost. Like Serge Ibaka can't replace what he did for the Clippers. That's
that
how
hustle,
I feel.
That hustle, that grit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason that GMs and players want other dogs.
Yeah.
Montrezl is Patrick Beverley
with skills. 10. Yeah. Because Patrick Beverley, to me, he's a really good defender against mediocre talent. Like when I see him guard top tier guards, I'm unimpressed. Like you can't tell me that you had a great game and a dude dropped 40 on your head. That's not a great game.
You made one play. See, that's what Paul Pierce reminded me of right there. Thank you. Okay. Somebody dropped 40 on your head. You make one play that, potentially helps save the game.
Yeah.
And you run around like you the greatest.
Yeah.
That's what Paul Pierce is to me.
Yeah. And I think
that's Patrick Beverley.
Yeah, and I think that Harrell, what he's gonna bring to the Lakers, that it's just gonna take them to the next level. Like I've never felt so easy about the repeat, bro. After Rob Pelinka did what he did, I don't know how he didn't win GM of the year last year. He has to win it just for free agency.
Last year, the reason why he didn't win it, because that was more so had to do with Magic Johnson still. Yeah, no, there's no end. It had to do with Magic Johnson. Magic brought LeBron, and they were all in coherence.
Magic drafted Lonzo, too.
That was a good move.
Stop playing with me.
Lonzo is what got us AD.
Lonzo didn't get us. Brandon Ingram got us AD.
And Lonzo.
Brandon Ingram got us AD.
And Lonzo. Okay, you're being really disrespectful. And
I'm sorry. Like Magic made me very mad when he drafted that kid.
That was a good pick.
Stop. What made it a good pick? What made it a good pick?
That was a great pick.
What made it a good pick?
Oh, I mean, he was a team player. I mean, he could see the court. I mean, the guy could play defense too.
Okay, now I do believe he's an underrated defender, a horrible shooter in every way of the word. 3-point shooting, free throw shooting, layup shooting. He's horrible.
No.
But besides that, I was so unimpressed. And then he wore Triple B shoes before he wore Nikes, which made me extremely angry because his shoes were whack. Huh?
Oh, because the shoes is whack.
Whack. Yeah, whack.
Well,
like they were like
I'm not going to say that because I can't afford his shoes, so
I
couldn't say that.
Right. Now, let's be real. Can you really afford them? Because they only took less than $10 to actually make. They just threw a number on them and charged. No, they charged people for shoes that they couldn't even get made to send to them. Because LeVar Ball had horrible business skills. But we ain't going to talk about him because I'm proud of him. He got 3 sons.
Don't talk about the great. Don't talk about the legend like that, man.
Okay, now we're not going to label him a legend.
That's the legend. He's a legend. He spoke it into an existence, and everybody, all the world was hating on his ass. So I back up everybody that the world hates on.
Yeah.
I back them up when they stand their ground and they prove it too. They walked through that fire and showed everybody. Folks
you
was
know
hating
what?
on his kids. They were hating
I
on the
feel
kids.
bad for the kids because they had to prove their daddy right. Rather than them work and do what they had to do for themselves, they had to work hard to prove their daddy right.
No, their dad believed in them. Their dad believed in them and told the world, my boy's going to be in the NBA. And folks didn't like that because he bragged about it.
So that's what they call it. So that's what they call it. That daddy believed in him. Maybe the dad had believed that LiAngelo was gonna steal glasses. Maybe he believed in that shit too.
Fucked that shit up. Fucked some shit up going over there, and he just he lost train of focus, man. It happens, but the kid is with the Pistons.
He is, bro, and that's the part I said that I'm proud of because I hope that they pan out just so people don't bust on they head to only get on their dad. That's all that's going to happen.
But listen to what you're saying. For folks to get on their dad's head, even right now, tells me that they're just true haters. Because if any parent in the world will love, I mean, it's few, rare that they say, yeah, I don't want my 3 kids in the NBA. Yeah. 3 boys in the NBA.
Yeah.
It's a rarity. You know what I'm saying? And if a person is hating on that, you know, they just hating. That's all it is. They got nothing to do with basketball. It's just pure. They just don't like the dad or the way they went about it. Folks are like that.
Yeah, true.
Colorado taught me well about that.
Don't it?
Actually.
Don't it?
Yeah.
Don't it?
When you start doing well, folks is going to hate on you for no apparent goddamn reason.
Yeah, man. Like, it's funny, but it's one of the keys and one of the reasons why I can't let my kids go down that road. I can't do it. And I'm not going to. So my kids will definitely be not going to a school here. You better believe that shit. That shit's real. Yes, bro, like that shit's real. I'm not doing that. I'm not going through what I see a lot of kids here go through, man. They fighting to get what they want, but the opportunities just ain't there because somebody else that maybe they rely on is endorsing this person because this they family member, or they endorse this person because this person been riding with them for so long. Like rather than just being like, oh man, like that guy or girl is just good, and I'm gonna look out for them. So so I'm gonna make that move. That's a definite.
Don't get me wrong, there are some folks in Colorado that are like that. I mean, that are good, but then it's few, man. It's few. You know, it's the jealousy outnumbers.
Yeah.
You know, the idiocracy outnumbers, the common sense.
Yeah. So probably in free agency, there was plenty of moves. There was a lot of head scratchers too. Gordon Hayward, man. Mike.
Hey, all that tells me is that if you play for Mike, he gonna pay you.
Man,
Mike is gonna fucking pay you. If you got some skills, Mike is gonna pay you. You know why? That's why it's good for a player to be an owner, because they've been there before where they got screwed over and now they're like, nah, I'm not about to screw nobody over. We got the fucking money. Let's pay this guy. And that's what Mike did.
Gordon Hayward is trash.
I'm not disagreeing with you. He got to show me a lot, just like John Wall and Boogie does.
Russell Westbrook showed us that he was trash. He showed us that.
Westbrook is not trash, man.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro, but he showed it, bro.
No, James Harden showed it. The Houstons started doing dumb shit. They just look. He went in trying to do it their way. Mike D'Antoni's way was horrible, was garbo. It failed.
Yeah.
So they, you know what? They still wouldn't have traded him. I think this is what I honestly believe. I believe that James Harden and Russ cooped up the plan to be like, man, bro, this shit ain't working. Everybody done got big. We got to get the fuck out of here. They done changed management and they didn't even let us fucking know anything.
Yeah.
So I think they were like, well, let's just both say that we want to get out of here. And that's what they did. That's what they did. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was just like, oh, let's just say that we don't like each other or we like each other, but we just can't play with each other. Yeah. Bro, we've been there before. Let's go tell your mom that I want to spend the night, and I'm gonna tell your mom or blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all they did. You know what I'm saying? I think the writing's on the wall. They seen it. They're like, we can't fuck with the Lakers. So let's make a move. We gotta go join up. And that's what they did. That's why Harden wants to go to the Nets. But they
can't afford
it. Assets. They got assets. Yes, they can. They can. Hey, that luxury tax is a beautiful thing. They can afford it.
No, they can't afford it unless they want a team of 6.
Oh, you telling me some cash won't come out of the D League and come up in there, hit it with some minimums? Yes, they would.
Bruh, them dudes would. The Nets, it'd be nice to see, but it's not realistic. He's going to play his career in Houston until they want to drain him of every ounce of skill he have, and then they'll let him go to Charlotte, where he belongs, on Michael Jordan's team, where Michael Jordan will pay him $250 million for 2 years. Something stupid.
Man, I don't like the way that you keep disrespecting Charlotte.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like, Charlotte is like the Las Vegas Raiders.
They are not. NBA. They are not. That's so disrespectful.
That's where you go if you want to end your career.
Charlotte. Wow. No, that's called Sacramento.
I believe more in their youth movement than Charlotte.
Yeah, they're always going to be a potential attaboy. You could have made it in the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
That's what teams are.
Does Charlotte, do they typically make the playoffs?
Yes.
With cats named Miles Bridges as your best player. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
No, man. Michael Jordan is a horrible GM. He's a great owner. Horrible GM.
Nah. I mean, he's trying. He's paying his guys. That's what I like.
Okay. So now, let's get on this Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fight. Okay. I'm going to just tell you what I thought of the event, because I took it more as an event. I thought the event was cool. I liked all the miniature concerts and all that. But Roy went in there thinking Mike was going to be playing games. And I felt like if it wasn't in the contract to not knock the other motherfucker out, I feel like Mike would have killed him. I know that it was a draw. Mike won the fight. Roy couldn't breathe after round 1. And it was good to see Mike in the ring, because I missed the whole all black shit. Like, that shit was dope. Like, just seeing that was dope. But Roy Jones definitely looked like somebody's great uncle. Not uncle, great uncle. And Mike Tyson just looked like, I've been taking steroids, potentially dope, and I'm going to just hit this guy's body up. And that's all I took from that fight. That was it. How about you?
All right. I didn't like the shit at all.
Oh, okay.
I think all what circus acts like that is a disgrace to boxing.
Okay.
You know, I took it more personal, slap in the face for this. First of all, I think it's disgraceful to boxing. Second, I just think like legends. So Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. Roy Jones was my favorite boxer of all time, by the way. Met him in person. I was huge. Folks would tell you when I first met him, they didn't even know who Roy Jones was, and I was excited because I saw the shag, and I would run up to him, getting an autograph, everything. It was like, what? They saw me freaking out. I was a groupie, young when I first met him. But I just think it's a slap in the face for boxing, and I think it's a slap in the face for their legacy because they are legends within themselves. So I respect them on that level. I don't want to see them in no exhibition circus match because then you get clowns out there. Clowns, and this world is full of it. 2020 has exposed them, thinking that, oh, well, I can fight Mike Tyson now. I can beat Mike Tyson just to go get a name and all this shit. And then there's so much, there's a trifecta that happens. Now we're gonna get every old motherfucker that used to box coming out talking about they want to do it too now. All for some paper. Chase that paper. And folks would say, I saw this, me and some cat got into it on Facebook saying that oh no, it was Kyrie. That's who it was. He put out a post saying some Muslim cat was like, brother Mike Tyson or Muhammad Tyson, whatever. He don't need the money. He got 500,000 for a month for his weed thing, dispensary, and then he did it because he was contemplating suicide at one point and depressing, so he needed to box.
Okay.
And I was like, no disrespect, with all due respect, brother, that's bullshit. And I'm gonna break it down. So I'm just a little side topic, little side note. When they was talking about this, I said, you guys are telling me that Mike Tyson contemplated suicide. And so we're saying the remedy, because he said he needed boxing, the remedy was for him to box. So somebody that's suicidal, you're gonna throw them in a ring and potentially get hit upside the head and fuck up something even more instead of go get that man some motherfucking help?
Yeah.
I said, so who really is the fucked up person? That person that's suicidal, or us as the people? Yeah. Because we're greedy. We want to relive. We want to see shit. I'm just like, nah, that man need help. He don't need no goddamn no boxing, because what happens when you take that shit away? Well, he gonna kill himself? No, we got. I just don't like it, man. I don't like it. Now you got, what's the guy? Jake Paul talking about he want to fight Canelo. Then he talk about he want to fight Conor McGregor now. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, come on, man. I just think this is bullshit. Now, if they want to have a celebrity so-called death match, fine. Fine.
Death match.
But don't sit here and say it's an exhibition.
Yeah.
For like, do it. Nah, let's let them go all out and say, hey, we're gonna have a celebrity match. Fine, that's cool. Keep it that. But don't sit here to say, oh, we're gonna have a boxing exhibition. And then poor fucking Roy Jones, like I said, he didn't take this shit serious. That man wasn't no goddamn training. He went out there for play.
Yeah.
And Mike Tyson was like having flashbacks. Same as that goddamn Nate Robinson, man. Whoever taught that motherfucker how to box?
Yeah.
Shit. He went out there playing, running with his head first. Who the fuck does that in a boxing match?
Yeah.
Hey, man, poor fella. And I ain't bashing on him because it take a lot to get in that ring when you ain't never I mean, you're going to get somebody that Jake Paul. He's done it before. He trained for that shit.
Yeah, twice, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you want to get somebody that a younger kid, 10 years younger than you, that take that shit serious. Oh, he gonna put them paws on you.
And that's what happened. That's what happened.
I mean, that's you can't play around when it comes to boxing. You can't pretend boxing. That's something you cannot do.
Bruh, Nate Robinson, this is what I'm gonna say on that. Cause I understand all the people like, oh, well, you gotta give him props because he went in there, he did something that you wouldn't do. Listen, man, have these people, huh?
I said, no, that was stupid what he did.
Yeah, like half these people, they don't understand, bro. Most people will get in the ring, bro. Like there ain't nothing to throw on some gloves, but it's the problem. Like me and you, like I'm not training to fight 8 rounds. Like anybody that's ever been in the ring know 3 rounds, man. I mean 3 minutes. That's a long time, bro. Like
you're gassed.
Yeah, bro. Like you're done. Now, if you just ask me, hey, Rob, get in this ring with these gloves, you gonna bang Jake Paul. Okay, shit. Well, what's up? Like, but if you tell me, hey, now you gotta go 8 rounds, then I'm like, oh shit, hold up, bro. Nah. Now I'm gonna give you this one solid round that I'm gonna try to give you my all. Nate Robinson was saying he was doing it for the athletes, bro. Like this man's been in there training. Ain't no way, Alan. Me and you know this, bro. He sparred somebody, and his trainer was like, "That's what's up. You ready to go in the ring?" This dude was lunching with his head down, doing shit like that. Like, come on, bro. And then we actually had people bashing people for making memes of this dude and clowning him. He set himself up for that shit. Like, what are we talking about, bruh? That shit was hilarious. That shit was real funny, bruh. Like, it showed that you can't make a mockery of boxing, bro. Like, if you get in that ring, you gotta know what the fuck you doing, dog. You gotta know what you're doing, or you can get really hurt. Like, Nate Robinson could have got really hurt, bro. And that's the part that made me mad. Was like my son, he'll tell you, I said Nate Robinson is gonna lose. Like literally, like I'm sitting in here, like, why that nigga look like he's about to go do a layup? Like this nigga don't look like
he wore tennis shoes.
Yes, bro. Exactly, bro. I was like,
he didn't take this shit serious.
Like he's not serious, bro. So I laughed because I said that's what your ass get. You need to understand, bro. Boxing is not a game. Like that shit is legit real. And since he didn't take it real, he got what was coming to him, bro. He got knocked out by a YouTuber. Fuck that.
I actually think it was a setup, though.
You always think everything's a setup.
It's a setup, man. Listen, 10 years younger. Some guy that actually trained for it.
Yeah.
And he honestly had him about 20 pounds.
Easily, bro. Bro, the weight differential was ridiculous.
And then the guy's like 4 inches taller than you. I'm like, it's just this Nate Robinson, I think he took it for granted, or somebody tricked him. He just went for the bag. That's it.
Okay.
And he gained every penny of that. You know, he gained every penny of it. Every penny. Bro, I think it's fake, man. I think it's fake. Because you can't tell me you trying to say you're an athlete and if you box and that's how you box? The fuck?
Bro.
That's how you box.
Bro, that man looked like he just don't have hands, bro. Like on the street, like he would get his ass whooped.
I'm going back. I'm even going, so this is the way I think. When that shit happened, the first thing I thought of, which is weird.
Okay.
I went back to against the Melo days when he tried to chase Carmelo. Carmelo would have bashed his fucking face.
Yeah.
It was just that Carmelo was backpedaling.
Which was weird. Which was weird. The backpedaling shit was weird. Seriously.
But they had like the whole team coming at him. So
nah, I don't want no excuses.
No, it was the whole team coming at him.
Nah.
I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to you have some. You don't like my man Carmelo.
You already know that.
So you're trying to. I see you trying to throw shade.
I'm not trying to throw shade. That I want to give people the facts. The man was backing up, and he
had to.
Like a coward.
He had a whole squad at him. He didn't run. He backpedaled to see where everybody was.
So did Meta World Peace? Did Ron Artest back up? Hell no. Hell no.
Hey,
he wouldn't have backed up either. You wouldn't have either, because I've seen you.
I would have backed up. He just backed up to get his whole view. That's it.
Nah, bro. And then that little slap that he threw, that was real bitch.
It worked. It worked.
But to me, nothing beat Kevin Garnett when he told Carmelo that his wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. That's classic.
See, I knew you were gonna bring that up.
Of course you did.
I'm gonna laugh because Carmelo. Kevin Garnett is a South Carolina guy.
Yes, he is.
So I know how we get down.
Yeah,
we hit hard quick.
Yeah, and KG was about that smoke that night. He was about it. Because to tell a man his wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios, you want that. Like,
yes,
you're looking for
it. You cross the line automatically. Like,
automatically.
Fuck everything else. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Your wife tastes good. Real good, homie.
Yeah, bro. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Bro, that is insane. But, I won't lie to you. After that night, I grew a lot of respect for KG, bro, because that's some shit talking that was beyond me. Like like that wasn't even in my shit to think like that. And when he said that, I said, "Oh shit, that is grade A shit talking. That's grade A, bro. That's grade A, man." I was like, "Wow, man, wow."
So, I like Carmelo, but I was like, yeah, that's Garnett. You're a South Carolina guy. So that's how we get down.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Damn. So tonight, we got the Earl Spence, Danny Garcia fight.
Yes.
Interesting fight. You know me. I'm Team Earl all day. Earl all day. But how do you think the fight goes?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm rooting for Earl Spence, but I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Because of that whole car wreck, man. That changes a whole different psyche for me.
Don't it?
That's Danny Garcia ain't no chump.
He ain't a chump at all, man.
Danny Garcia's legit.
Yeah.
Certified. Will whoop your ass.
Yeah.
And I just felt like Earl Spence took a, just an easier course.
Easier a little bomb. Yeah. But he came back like, every bout I'm unifying. Like, I was like, God. So I got to give him props for doing what he's doing. But I agree with you. I originally wanted him to take an easier fight, see where you at.
Yeah.
But he jumped in there with Danny Garcia, bro. I said, oh my God. But I'm pulling for my mans, bro.
Hey, I'm in that D-Town, man. Hey.
Yeah.
Earl Spence it is.
Right. Earl, bro. Straight Earl, man. But I'm happy that he's fighting though, and he's able to fight. That car crash didn't take away. Yeah. Didn't.
That was a horrendous, tough car crash, man.
Bro, that shit's crazy.
Most 99% of cats ain't walking out of there.
Bro, that Ferrari that thing spun so many times, bro. I was like, Jesus Christ, bro. And he survived, bro. It's crazy. But like he said, man, he honestly feel like he didn't got a second time, like a second chance at what he want to do, at living, at life, at raising his kids. And he said that knocked him off his high horse, man. And he grinding now. Like, cause I think he said when he fought Sean Porter before the fight, he walked around at 190. That's pretty big to drop down to 147. So now I'm pulling for Earl because I'm an Earl fan. Nothing against Bud Crawford, but I don't think Bud's resume is strong at all. At junior welterweight, maybe, but not at welterweight. So I'll never put him in the top welterweight class until he go through the likes of Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Thurman.
Crawford had my respect. He still do. Okay. But I cannot put him pound for pound when you refuse to go to that side where them dogs is at.
Right.
So that's like saying honestly, a basketball player. You can stay on the East Coast all day and win, like LeBron. And then he decided, like, fuck it, I'll go west since y'all think I can't win in the West.
That's exactly what happened, too.
And then he went to the West, and he was balling in the West.
Yeah.
So it's like he just proved to me he ain't trying to stick to the easy side. He going to where the competition is.
Exactly. And PBC currently got all the top welterweights. They got them all, bro.
All of them. Even Manny Pacquiao came over.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. Like, come on, Crawford, you had the opportunity and you didn't do it.
Yeah.
So all that Errol Spence been said is 3 years ago, homie.
Yeah.
When they were all together, if y'all don't believe me, go look on YouTube. It was Errol Spence, Gervonta Davis, Bud Crawford, and I think it was somebody else with him maybe. They were talking about fighting, and they were all cool. They were joking around about it. Errol Spence told them, like, quit playing, man. If you want to fight, you got to leave your side.
Yeah.
He said it's basically impossible for us to fight when he's on one side and I'm on the other.
Yeah.
And Crawford was like, just sign the paper, throwing those wolf tickets, those ghost tickets out there. Knowing it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
But Crawford had the opportunity to jump over, and he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that right there tells me, oh, you ain't really about that smoke right now.
Point blank, bro. Point blank.
Because I would rather see the Sean Porters, Garcias, Pacquiao, Thurman, Errol Spence, just countless lists of boxers on one side of the table. Yeah. It's like having back in the days, HBO and Showtime. Back in the days. Well, if you was in HBO, you were stuck on HBO. If you was on Showtime, you were stuck on Showtime.
Yep.
They weren't cross-referencing shit.
Yeah.
So it's the same concept right now. But one side got all the fucking fighters.
Yeah.
But
what's so weird, though, if they were able to do it for the Fury and Wilder fight, though. So now I'm not saying that it's impossible to cross the road.
That's not. Hold on. So Fury wasn't signed exactly. So there was the loophole. Fury wasn't yet signed to one side. I forgot what it was. I'm kind of paraphrasing, but so Deontay was on like B side, and Fury was in the middle of contract talks for the A side. He hadn't gone over. He wasn't completed yet. So that's how they was able to get in that loophole.
Okay.
And fight. So he wasn't completely over there yet.
Okay.
But now Fury is there.
Yeah.
So we don't know if he wants to do that. And he's a fucking cheater, by the way.
Yeah.
It's law. I mean, it's
certified now. Yeah.
It's certified.
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder was telling the truth. Fury's a fucking cheater. Two-time,
right. Right.
Two-time.
Yeah. So I'm eager to see the fight tonight. I believe that Errol Spence is going to just, if it goes Earl way, he's going to like punish him. Like I don't see a Errol Spence knockout, but I just see him like punishing him.
Hey, he's gonna have to dog. He's gonna have to walk through that mud with that. Them dogs gonna have to walk through the mud tonight.
Yep. So
yeah.
So next up, we're gonna discuss Trump losing. Oh God.
Oh, yes.
Speak on it, man.
All right, look, check this out. Now, I take it back to this right here. When Trump and Hillary was in the battle campaign.
Okay.
And the same roles that are happening now is similar. Hillary had the popular vote.
Yeah.
Trump pulled out the electorals, but it wasn't quite yet set. Trump jumped the gun and said, hey, we won. But Hillary had the popular votes. I felt like then Hillary was like, nah, I won. I got the most votes. And he was like, I got the electoral. So they basically went on the rant of, oh, quit being a loser. It's over. You lost, blah, 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 blah. Now, 4 years later down the line, the same shit is basically happening.
The same shit.
And now this fool's talking about going to court, bringing in the lawyers. I'm like, wow, Bully got punched in the fucking mouth and he crying wolf and shit.
Yeah.
And all his so-called devoted cult followers are dumb as fuck. I'm sorry. You know what? These Trump supporters are fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb as fuck to me. They're just the worst. They're the worst. And I'm not really a huge political guy. I sit back there and just watch. But the excuses that I hear, I'm like, bro, you lost. You didn't lose by just a little bit. You lost by a whole lot.
Yeah.
And you still trying to fight talking about they cheated. Who the fuck cheated you? Like, man, can you stop? He just remind me of those old racist masters always lying and shit.
Yeah.
Trying to string along the slaves, chuck them some extra pork meat and tell them that everything will be right. And then they out raping they mom and sisters and shit like that and daughters. Yeah. Just bullshit, man. I just don't care. I don't care for a lot of these Trump supporters. They don't think, man.
Yeah.
And everybody, I don't know. I'm glad he's fucking losing. I'm glad he's losing the way he is. And him and his people, they going out horrible right now. And it's hilarious to me. It's comedy.
What's funny to me, bro, is it's literally like you said, that it's comedy. I hear Trump supporters say things like, well, y'all wasn't acting like this when Trump won. Y'all were saying that they were cheating and this and that and this and that. So I'm like, well, what's funny is they actually proved, bro, that Russia had interfered with the election and all this stuff, right?
Yes.
But, with our democracy, we just said, okay, he won. All right, we'll deal with this for 4 years. Now, with him, there's no proof of voter fraud, nothing, like no proof. And this man and his supporters, they act like how they viewed all the Hillary people. So it's funny to me because they try to act like the Hillary people was wrong. Like, oh no, Trump won. So now that we say that they're being stupid, it's like they actually believe in the voter fraud and all that. And I'm like, just let this shit go, man. Like, the man lost, and like you said, this shit wasn't even close. Like, this shit wasn't even close, bro. Like, if he wins Georgia or they change Pennsylvania, Biden still wins, bro. Like, so he just need to
win.
Yeah, so he just needs to let it go, bro. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you that I don't deal with many Trump supporters now because, of course, they know he lost. And a lot of the ones that I know, they deal with it. Like, they're like, okay, bro, he lost fair and square. Like, I don't know why he's putting up this front to prolong things, because they're the type of people that really feel like he was putting the American people in harm's way by not having the transition team and all of that stuff. So yeah. So these are Trump supporters that aren't like, oh no, we're still Trump. Like, they're like, okay, bro, I voted for you. I liked your views more, but you lost. Like, so that's what I'm dealing with. But if you watch, Fox News and all that, how these people are delusional and shit. So that shit is funny, but you know what I'm saying? I'm in the military, so
down here in Texas, in this area, it's strong.
Oh, really?
It's strong. It's strong.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous strong. Like, I'm talking about the first couple of days, they had a caravan of Trump supporters riding around. And one lady, I guess the way they were going through the traffic, I was in the lane and she was trying to get in. And I was like, fuck you, get behind me. Because I jumped in a little lane.
Yeah.
But no, I just don't like the comments of, I heard this. I was in a small town here in Texas when I was working. I heard this guy come in there talking about our country's going to shit now. It's the end of the world. I'm like, what? Those type of comments is what bother me. How can you say that you love your country so much?
Yeah.
And because somebody else from a different party is in charge, our country ain't shit, or it's going to shit. We're all doomed.
Yeah.
What kind of American is that? You're not American to me.
Bro, speak on it, bro. Speak on that shit's facts.
That bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You claim folks run around here with their fucking flags, which we shouldn't be doing if we're respecting the military and all that shit.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be doing that shit. I mean, they don't know the rules, but still, they're wearing their camouflage flag shit, everything you can build.
Yeah.
And they're so, we're American. As soon as they don't get their way, the world's going to end.
Yep.
We're going to hell now.
Yeah.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you American or what? I thought America was all about never giving up, fighting through everything, making the best of a bad scenario. But you don't get your way. Now we're all doomed. Fuck everything. Just fuck the world. Yeah. What?
Bruh, what's funny to me is those same individuals, they put so much power in the presidency that they don't remember that this country has checks and balances, bruh. There isn't a branch of the judicial, executive, the legislative, like there's not a branch stronger than the other one, bruh. So no matter what a president do, he, like, outside of just straight criminal, like crimes, like Nixon type shit, like Watergate and all of that shit, there's always going to be like a party that runs something. Feel me? Maybe the Democrats might get the House, but they'll be the Senate. Feel me? Like, there's checks and balances. So when people say stuff like that, to me, they just sound stupid. Because what I hear is this: Biden is in there. Then we're about to be socialists, and I'm like,
yeah, where do we get this shit from?
Where is that from, bro?
A communist, all this bullshit. It's like, what the fuck is y'all talking about?
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
I just be like,
I don't know.
I just want y'all to go to a different neighborhood. Get out of the
I think it said just go to a different neighborhood.
Because that socialist, communist shit. No, I'm just saying it don't work like per se on the South Side.
Right.
Ain't nobody gives a fuck about that. They just trying to survive.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like live somewhere else besides your little bubble.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hot.
So do you know something, bro, that I recently heard? I heard, now this is from the youth, so let me know how you feel. I heard a young black person tell me they didn't believe in racism. Now, when I say young, like I'm talking about like they like 18, 19 type shit. And they said that, like, how does that make you feel?
Sad.
Bro, that's exactly how I felt. I was like, what? Like, and the way that I took it was the individual told me it's something that they haven't experienced. So I said, well, there's a lot of things in life that you haven't experienced that I damn well know you believe in. I know it, but because you haven't experienced it doesn't mean something isn't real. Because that's the problem with this world. That's why we have the weirdo Candace Owens and all of them weirdos, bro. Because when you haven't seen it, where you drive through a town and there's a fucking billboard that's saying, if you're a nigger, keep going, don't stop here. If you ain't never went through those type towns, then you just don't know. So I can understand that. But to say I don't believe in it because you haven't experienced it, that's so ignorant, bro.
That's real. It's real. It's disappointing. That's like saying I've never witnessed a murder firsthand, but I know that it's real.
Right. Like it actually hurt me, bro.
I've never seen somebody be raped firsthand, but I know it's real.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is you talking about? And so it goes back to the funny when you say that. I thought about the what was the Adam and Eve from the Bible, whatever.
Yeah.
When they met the snake, it wasn't until the snake told them or gave them the apple that they realized that they were naked. So that when God came around, they were like covering up. They was like, because before they never knew.
Yeah.
But it was until somebody showed them. That's when they knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I just feel like that with these kids, like you said, they never went through it, which is good that you shouldn't have to go through racism.
Yeah.
But to say that it doesn't exist is the most irresponsible, reckless thing that you can say.
I completely agree with you.
When there's millions of people living a whole different life.
Like I was very disappointed, bro. Like I was like, wow, man. Like I don't know what to say. Like I don't know what to say. Like I'm just like I've never been to China ever in my life. Like I've never been to China.
So you're gonna say ain't no Chinese people over there?
Exactly, bro. Like I'm like, right? Like what? Like I don't know, man. But it definitely was a weird thing to me. I mean, and it all kind of came about because we were discussing the whole Trump thing, and I was like, if you don't know what racism is, I think it's better for you to not speak on it than to say I don't believe in it. Because for someone who has experienced it, it's offensive. Like for you to say that.
It really is.
Yeah, like it's an offensive thing. I mean, I had great grandparents that I didn't even get to see. I mean, like they saw me born, but I definitely had my great grandma, and she told me all about it, like firsthand. So to say that it wasn't real from an African American, that pissed me off, like kind of, bro. I was like, wow, that shit was sad. But you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, that this whole like, I don't know what we can do to fix the racism up in this world. Like, I don't want to be one of those people that just identify a problem with no solution. So I rather not really speak on that part, on like how to fix it. But because the only solution that I have is we got to start with the youth, like with the youth, and at some point really teach them morals and values that you just don't look at people's skin color, even though that it's there. So you got to see it. I mean, like, no one is saying don't use your eyes to see, but I say you got to look deeper within. And I don't know.
That's crazy, because I think that as Black folks, we're taught to look beyond that because we faced it so much.
Yeah.
That we don't want our kids to go in there dealing with that. So we teach our kids to fight,
Yeah.
to be stronger than that, and have a strong mentality. Like, hey, when life gives you whatever, you got to keep fighting. Make a meal out of it. Life give you lemons, whatever. You heard us saying, make lemonade or whatever. But you keep fighting. So I just believe as Black folks, because I knew growing up, I wasn't told specifically that, hey, white folks are evil.
Yeah.
But when shit was happening, it was like, my granddad told me stuff. My dad even told me stuff, but they weren't like, that's what you're supposed to rely on. You got to fight regardless. You got to still live your life.
Right.
So, it's just, I believe that Black folks teach their kids to be stronger. The smart Black folks. There are some folks that just want to blame racism for everything.
Yeah.
But the smart ones teach them what the real is, but you got to fight through that shit.
Yeah.
In order to prevail.
Of course, man. Like, of course. So, I mean, with Trump losing, I'm happy, but whatever, man. But whatever. So next, man, how is COVID? How does that affect y'all, man? Where you at down in Texas?
Oh man. Well, I guess just hearing the news here and there, it's bad here in Texas.
Yeah.
But I know some of the schools, like basketball games or whatnot, they've been canceled. Not us so far, but they're talking about it. It may happen. With the other teams that we played, it may happen or whatnot. But it takes a toll. I've said it before, even on our earlier podcast, that I'm doing my part. Wearing a face mask or whatnot. But damn, I feel like it's putting a toll on me for just breathing, my irregularity in breathing, because bro, I can't breathe a lot of times. I'm like breathing heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be causing problems for me.
Oh, really? Damn.
Because I can't breathe and I'm out there all the time. I gotta worry this shit constantly. Even and I don't want to sound selfish by saying that, because folks are actually dying and shit. But it does affect a lot. I mean, sports wise, and I'm pretty sure Colorado is even worse because they haven't had games. Here in Texas, they actually play. For the most part, they're trying everything to do their part, but they actually play here though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like here, pretty much, well, like most of the football championships, they going on now. They kind of push through it. We in phase 2 or 3 or whatever. Basically, like, the whole limit to 10 people per building or facility type shit. Of course, there's no dining in, bro. It's just all real restrictive and stuff.
Oh, they don't have dining in right now at Colorado?
Hell no, man.
Oh, because I know that at one point they opened that back up.
Yeah. We had went back to that shit.
Oh, snap. I didn't know that.
Yeah, dog. So we back to the whole restriction shit. Like Lil Rob, man. His his basketball team split up practice. So on Monday, there's 5 boys. Like, that's it. And then on Thursday,
okay.
Yeah, and then on Thursday, the other 5 go.
Okay, yeah. So they went back. Damn, I did not know that.
Yes, bro. So like there are, I mean, shit, and we might be doing that whole hard shutdown thing here soon, bro.
I think the world might do that, man. Which would be good.
I think that'd be great, bro.
It'll be good for my business, but
oh yeah.
That's just me being selfish, but yeah, I think the whole world's gonna do that. So
yeah,
but it'll be good for everyone. Man, we shut down for a solid month.
Yeah.
And then I think that we should shut down and they should not charge no rent, no mortgage, no bills, no nothing for a solid month. Just to show that folks, everyone's all in, because you can't say, hey, this is the part where I agree with businesses or whatnot. You want to shut everything down, but then you still want to charge folks.
Okay, thank you. Now let me ask you a question, because I brought this shit up. So because typically Black owners of a business would be considered a small business, right?
Yes,
so
correct.
I can't stand this. When they say we don't support small businesses, people are broke. Like, why do people want you to go out and spend your hard-earned money when you got to pay bills, bro? Like, I don't even know how much of the world right now is unemployed. Now, when I say world, I mean the country. The country is unemployed, getting unemployment. And they're talking about, well, all the small businesses are closing down, There's COVID. Our country's leader made it like this shit didn't matter. Go around, do what you want to do all this shit. People call COVID. People are dying at a high rate because of COVID. And now you want people to go spend their money where you charging an arm and a leg, but I can go to Walmart and get the same shit for $3? No, bruh. I'm not gonna support no small business when you charging $14 for something at Walmart that's $3, bruh. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. And I can't stand when you see a Black business or a small business had to close. Who the fuck can support a small business when they gotta charge you buku money to keep they store open? That don't make no sense.
That's the setup, man.
That is. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That is the setup. That is the setup. Like, Black people, in my eyes, man, we gotta stop being so focused on the small hustle and get toward that big hustle, because the small hustle gets knocked, bruh, when they have products like, let's say, some hair grease or some beard grease or some shit, and they sell that shit for $8, but you can go to Walmart and get the same shit for $2. What are you gonna do, Alan? Go spend $8 motherfucking dollars? No,
I will not.
No, bro. That I'm going to Walmart and get that shit for $2. That's just the facts. Just the facts.
This is crazy. I've noticed this while being here in Texas. I don't know why, but I've noticed this. In Colorado, it's weird. I see a lot of folks. I see down there, everybody I saw had like out and just in the work environment. Yeah. They all have like name brand shoes and shit.
Okay.
Like a lot of name brand shoes. Here, I walk around, I see people it's just a habit of mine. Maybe it's a bad habit. I always look at those shoes, man. I always do, like.
Okay.
I always do that. But I'm like, what the fuck? Like, everybody's walking around in XJ 900s.
Yes.
Or, because some Bobos but not just, I'm talking about folks with money.
Yes. Right.
Folks with money, I'm looking like, Like, damn, this fool coming out here driving that nice Tesla
and got out wearing some goddamn Frank Edwards.
I see them wearing Skechers and shit. I'm like,
yep.
And it's a lot. It's everybody. I'm like, damn.
Because
so then I'm just thinking
priorities are different, bro.
I'm like, yes. I'm like, they got that nice ass crib.
Nice ass crib.
Fuck these shoes.
Right, fuck that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting here, but I'm like, damn, but our people out here, trying to live that lavish life, and we ain't got nothing.
Yep. Going check to check, just trying to make it. And that's what so I was actually talking to my younger sister because she just first got her own place, right?
Yeah.
And I told her that you learn throughout life that these shoes and all this other bullshit, this materialistic shit, it ain't worth a damn. Ain't worth a damn, bro. Because when you are trying to sell a home or build up true liquid in money, you need to have real wealth, like not no fucking Jordans, because don't nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody give a fuck, bro. Them motherfuckers will wear some goddamn Mitchell, like bruh, some damn, like you said, some Skechers, and that's all that they care about is that their foot is covered. They don't give a damn.
They're wearing some 7-Eleven editions.
Yes, bro. Exactly. And they don't give a shit because you know what? They damn near got a mansion, nigga.
Yep.
Nigga, their house is gorgeous, nigga. That shit's beautiful. Like, and that is it's like you said, man, that it's the trap, bro. It is the trap that we are stuck in, bro. Like people are trying to hustle. And then what I hate is that not saying that this is right, but in the Black community, we typically walk into a store and we might not want to buy the shit for what it's worth. So you got people like, hey, bro, now let me get that shit for half off. Like they looking for some kind of deal. But when you walk into those stores, bro, I have not seen a Black-owned business that was truly, how can I say, because I don't want to use the word affordable, but I'm going to say price comparing. They don't compare to the white store, bro. They almost never do. Not even on food, nigga. Not even on food.
Okay, so I gotta play devil's advocate because I brought this up before with folks. The reason why they do that is because they said as a small businessman, they can't afford to keep up with the big businesses, so they gotta start off this. So they say when the big businesses start off, they were just like that as well.
They were,
but so they gotta actually make revenue in order so if they get that second building, then they can start doing that. But when they start off.
Now I like that you just said that. So why be mad when a Black person say, I'm not gonna shop here, I'm gonna go to that store that's cheaper? Why be mad? Because that's what I see so many of these people do. Like they get mad.
Because then they fall to the mantra of Black people don't support Black people.
Exactly, which isn't the truth. I'm trying to stretch my dollar.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stretch my dollar, bro. That's what I'm trying to do.
They'll say, we don't support each other. And then they'll be like, well, you don't ask the white person, the white or the Asian man or the whoever, different race for a discount when you go in there. So why are you asking me?
True. Because their shit is cheaper.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just saying all the stuff that I've played devil's advocate, and I've had this discussion plenty of times with folks.
Yeah.
So it sucks. It's still a double-edged sword both ways. I can see it from a businessman's perspective, and then they'll throw the race in there as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, in order for you to throw in that race card, you're gonna have to give some kickbacks to your race.
You
know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to say.
You can't be like, oh, black people don't support black folks, but then the black guy or black person that's coming to you, you hitting them over the head.
Exactly. That's like, all I'm trying to say, bro.
I can go over there to Billy Bob and get it cheaper from Billy Bob.
Exactly. You know, that's all I'm trying to say. Like rather than me, because the way that I see it is that every maturing black man, black woman isn't out there trying to pay extra money for a product just to support you. If anything, that I'm trying to save for my livelihood, bro, that I'm trying to save for when I want to be done working. And so I'm not going to go in your store and buy something that's $8-9 more just to feel like I can do that. Nah, bro. Well, like, I'm sorry.
That's why in these communities when shit goes rowdy or when they start having riots and stuff, that's why these places get burned down and robbed. Because you been hitting the community over the head. They gonna know who they shouldn't touch.
Exactly, right?
If you've been that solid company, they're not gonna let nobody fuck with your building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna see it and be like, oh, no, not that one, because that's where everybody go.
Yep. Yep.
I'm honestly like this right here. First of all, if you got a business and you ain't got no motherfucking insurance on your fucking business, you fucked up. Because you gotta know, especially if there's incidents where you in the neighborhood where there's cops that be beating up motherfuckers, that right there, that's a clear sign to me. Make sure you got insurance. So I want this shit to pop off. Y'all burn my shit down. I get paid.
Yeah. Yeah. Point blank. All that. Let me stand in front of my business with a gun. Your shit is not insured.
Yeah, that's like, your fault, stupid businessman.
Yeah, like, bro, that's dumb as fuck. Like, that's like that if a dude caught me slipping and I ain't have my piece and they come up and they're like, get out your whip. We taking this shit. I'm an idiot for not giving them to it. My shit is insured, bro.
I'd be like, yo, I'd be like, hey, wreck this bitch as best as you could.
Best you can, yeah. Shit, like, shit, bro, this is yours, bro. Have it. Man, like, that's what insurance is for. Like, that's what it's
exactly.
For.
These motherfuckers don't think logically. I'll be like, man, I wish bro, driving down the street and I see all these motherfucking Teslas and they be driving reckless. I'd be like, please hit me. Yeah. Please hit me. God damn it, please. Come on, hit me.
Yeah.
My shit is totally covered. Hit that shit and it's paid for. Oh, I'm getting me a Tesla.
Yeah, yeah, bro. That's exactly how I feel, Alan. Like, I'm like, look, man, y'all over here bashing these people for beating up these people that's trying to protect their store. Let's be real, y'all. If that shit is insured, they're gonna get more money than what their store is worth.
Yes. See, that's why I didn't get when that Minnesota shit happened and they have folks out there trying to protect the Target. It's like, you dumb motherfucker. This is worth more than you.
Yeah.
Like, you stupid ass. Like, what the fuck? That's why the owner was like, oh, no, we'll give you more money back to the community, Target, because they done got paid fat.
Yeah, bro. Fat.
And those are folks who don't know business. They don't. That tells you when somebody gets to talking about, oh, our community is, oh, you don't know business then.
Yeah, yeah. Damn. Whew. All right, so, man, our last topic, man, let's talk about these Lakers, bro. Let's talk about these Lakers. Do you see a repeat?
Bro, I try to stay away from that talk, man.
No, bro, we got to, bro. We got to, dog.
I can see it happening, but I just be worried because NBA, anything can happen.
Yeah, true.
So if everyone's healthy. Oh, and we just got our Lucky Charm back, and I just want to make sure I let
Quinn Cook don't start. Do not start.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. I need to make sure that you know our glue to the fucking team is back, sir. So when that's why I didn't give Rob Pelinka the A+ that he should have gotten when he let Quinn Cook go. But now that we brought his ass back, oh yeah, you're right. We gonna win this. We about to go take this the whole way. Cause Quinn Cook, a champion of multiple teams, is back.
Let me tell you something. When Quinn Cook was waived, I was filled with so much joy.
I know you was. That's why I didn't even call you.
Bruh, so much joy. Like, I was so happy. Like, I was like, good riddance. Good riddance. And then yesterday, when I saw he was re-signed, I was so mad. Like, I was like, there's nobody else that y'all could have got. Kyle Korver. Go get somebody. They signed Quinn Dirtman Cook.
Yes, he's not no dirt man. We need him.
I don't like good players, bro. And you shouldn't either.
I don't, but that changed for me with Zion.
Oh my God. Zion almost ruined his NBA hopes slipping on that fucked up ass court that ripped his goddamn shoes up.
It was a fucked up shoe.
Nah.
I think he had some.
I'm blaming the court.
He had some Paul Georges, remember?
Did he? Did he really though?
Yes.
Were they really? Oh,
yeah.
That dude is horrible.
Right there.
Bruh. So I'm going to say this. Health being on our side, I got the Lakers. If everyone is healthy, no major injuries, Lakers winning.
I got the Lakers too. There was a rumor of something that I didn't like though, with Schroeder talking about he better be a starter, some shit like that.
Yes.
I don't like that talk because I'm like, fuck, listen here, fuck boy, don't come over here with that bullshit. Like, hey, we some fucking real champion, we're elite. You be playing with these bum ass teams.
Yeah.
Like if you work hard in practice and make it, fine. But don't come out here with no drama bullshit. Talk about I better be a starter. I need to talk to my agent to talk to the. Nah, fuck that. Go work for it. I didn't like that. So I don't know how much of the media, twisted the words around, but if it's true, yeah, I mean, I did get kind of pissed off with that.
Okay.
Marc Gasol, us getting Marc Gasol, I'm not so enthused about that.
Neither am I, bro. But they keep making it like he's this defensive wizard.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't see that. Yeah, you might be bigger to stand there, but I wish we would have signed Boogie.
Yeah.
I wish we would have kept Dwight Howard.
Now, I wish that we'd have kept Howard. Definitely Howard.
So the Marc Gasol thing, that didn't do too well for me. That's why I'm not actually giving him a A+. That wasn't the move for me, I feel. But he's a big body. He knows how to pass.
He definitely knows how to pass. And the guy can actually shoot.
Yeah, but I don't want him shooting out there.
See, there you go.
I don't want no.
There you go. Paris' whole team shoots, and you ain't stopped them. But Marc Gasol's an NBA player.
I don't want no more Lopez's on the team.
He's better than Brook Lopez, though.
I don't know.
Stop it. All Brook does is get dunked on, and he doesn't play any defense.
Yeah, Gasol will play some D, but he's getting up there. He's kind of slower.
He is slower.
He's more of a Zach Randolph.
But I like Z-Bo.
Latter years, Zach Randolph.
The latter years, Zach Randolph. Bro, Zach was that dude, though, man.
He was.
Zach was that dude. But I think the Lakers are going to, honestly, right now, maybe on next week's show, we could talk about who we potentially think the starters will be. Because right now, bro, I really don't have a clue. Outside of course, LeBron and AD. But the other three, I don't know who's starting, bro.
Well, all I know is right here. If anybody's engaged on the fucking team, we got to get rid of.
Nobody is.
Well, that's good because we don't need nobody that's engaged. That's gonna fuck us up.
Yeah, like our team, pretty much they're all married outside of AD
and Kuzma. And they're talking about extending his ass. That's what's pissing me off.
Okay, now that's very iffy. Like I am not the least bit wanting him on my team. Well, you know how I feel.
Yeah, I don't want him back. Now, I think they might be trying to extend him just so that they can trade him.
Oh, yeah,
to match salaries with someone. So that would be more profitable. So I'm like, okay, they got to extend him, and then they trade him, give him what he wants, and then bam, ship him off.
That would be a great plan, but he has to play better this year. He especially knocking down that 3-ball. The 3-ball is killing him, bro. If you're a wing player that can't consistently shoot the 3, it's gonna be hard to trade you.
Or shut down defensively. Shut folks down.
Yeah, but he doesn't do that.
He's a fucking clown to me. He's a fucking Gucci. I'll try to stay patient. I just want him off my motherfucking Laker team. He is goofy as fuck. Like he's goofy to the 10th fucking power. Just doing the whack ass shit and running around like a fucking peacock and shit. I'm like, I thought this guy was from Detroit. Detroit, you guys are officially taking this goddamn L with Kyle Kuzma.
Well, he's from Flint,
Michigan.
Flint, yeah.
Yeah. One of the motherfuckers out there. Okay. They're still taking the L. I believe he was drinking that pollution water.
Whoa. Stop it.
That's why you act that way. Shit.
That I think Kuzma really needs to work on his defense. For me to like him on our team, he has to work on his defense.
Yeah, he got to be more defensive minded. Yeah. All that shit and shit that he pulled last year with his whole agent. His agent should have been fired.
Yeah, his agent and his trainer. Yeah, his trainer was talking cash.
Oh, it was a trainer. Well, definitely a trainer needed fired. Run his motherfucking mouth talking about LeBron.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong? LeBron just handed your guy a ring.
Literally.
Welcome.
Literally, like, appreciate that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you see my boy Zion though, right? I know you see my boy Zion.
No, Zion, we all know by mid-season, he'll be overweight, bad knees.
No, he is under right now. He is lighter than he was in Duke.
Dog, but that's what I said. By mid-season, bro, that he'll be back fat.
No, I don't like you being negative, sir.
Just
answer the question. Did you see my guy Zion? Zion, the next truth in the NBA. Did you see him? He's light right now. Slim.
I did see him. He looks really good now. He does. But is he disciplined, bro?
Well, it's New Orleans, man. They feed that motherfucker, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that. Do you know what would have been a great place for him? Colorado, where all they worry about is riding bikes and fitness and hiking mountains. He wouldn't have had no good food.
Well, if he would have went to Denver, man, I would have been so hurt. Because now I'd have had me a Zion jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody be like, oh, you're a Denver fan. No, I'm not. I'm a Zion fan.
Yeah, Zion. Zion them should do pretty good this season.
Yeah.
They ought to be straight.
I think they will.
Yeah. But no one is going to be better than the Lakers. And I think by mid-season, Paul George, he'll be traded because Kawhi will realize that he's trash?
Okay, this is what I said. As soon as he came out and said he wants to retire here, they're gonna let his ass go.
Really?
As soon as he said that.
As soon as he said that, right? He was like, I want to retire a Clipper. And they were like, nigga, trade this nigga right now.
Yeah, they're gonna trade him because of that. That's why I think he's gonna be traded. He wanted to show face because you can't trust nobody that knocked up a stripper and then try to have her to pay $1 million for an abortion. I can't trust you, homie.
Yeah, and I'll never forget when he shot off the side of the basket shot. That's some like high school shit.
He was thinking and one. He's thinking and one, man. Yeah. And one. That's what he's thinking of. Professor.
Nah, bro. And he tried to come out. I saw today where he was saying that he wanted to clear it up, that he wasn't trying to blame Doc and all that. It's too late.
Too late. You did. You sucker ass motherfucker. Yeah. Like you went talking so. Oh, he didn't put me in different positions to be successful. He didn't put me in no pick and rolls. It's like, and then they went up to look up the numbers. Like, you've been in the most pick and rolls on this team than you have in your fucking career. Damn. What the fuck? Like, what is he talking about? Like, man, just shut up. You know, you should have just been like, hey, man, congratulations to Doc. He's moving on. Hey, you know, avoided the question at all costs. But don't try to throw no shade because that's what you did, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's some sucker shit. Straight sucker shit.
Straight up, bro. Well, shit. Well, that's it, man. That's all that we got, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Woo. Well, I mean, and now I just want to tell the people, this is something that's going to continue going on. Now, doing the Zoom thing, now we might add a third, might have a guest or something like that, but that's what they are. They're guests. They're not a part of our fucking show. Don't have to be a part of our show. We'll ask you.
Yeah, we'll ask you. So we be watching to see who's capable enough to hold a conversation. No, we need a conversation. And you got to be somewhat intellectual on what we're talking about, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not just coming up in here, we might want to have somebody that's funny, talk some shit, but you got to have some intellectual about yourself.
Yeah. I mean, and like everybody should know, we talk about a wide range of stuff. I mean, we ain't going to be on no one specific topic for 2 hours. That's just not happening. That it's going to be a wide range. We'll be in and out. It's just what it is. It's just table talk. It's just issues and things that's going on, current events, maybe some past stuff, maybe some future stuff, but we like to talk about the current, you know what I mean? And yeah, bro, and that's pretty much it. And I want people to know let me tell people this. I am moving to Texas. I am not staying in Colorado. So these Zoom shits won't even last that long. Like, this ain't even gonna be that long. Frisco, Texas, here I come. I'm just telling y'all, this is where I want to be. Better for my kids, better for my wife.
I can't wait for that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to tell you on the side the way we gotta do this, but
okay.
I won't say it here. Okay. Because I already got some things. We already got some things planned. So
good, bro. Good. Because it's already going down, bro. It's already going down. But that's it, y'all. So 2 black guys.
With Table Talk.
Holla.